with everybody out there in the YouTube yada. So what's going on? It's been a minute, just checking to see what everybody's up to, man. Just want to see what's going on. See, throw a little positivity out there, man. I see a whole lot of drama, a whole lot of people getting into drama, some mess, some real life cases, some real life drama, some real life stuff out there, man. Just want to see what's going on. Keep you guys updated on what's going on with your boy Lucky Loko. And all right, yeah, just see what's going on, man. Just out here maintaining, just doing what I gotta do out here, man. I'm still out here in Yakima, Washington. See who's out there. See anybody wants to tap in. See what's up, man. Like I know it's a small channel. I just want to see what's up with everybody, man. Have to tap in, show everybody some love, some respect, man. Let's see. Let's get into some topics, man. I just want to talk about certain situations, man. I really hope that people out there doing good, man. Because sometimes people take this social media thing a little too crazy, take it a little too personal, a little too real, man. Some people getting locked up and defending themselves and just out there fronting, not fronting, but man, just doing way too much for social media, man. Not everything's click likes and shares, man. Not everything's worth that. Not everything's got somebody in, man. Appreciate you, man. Hit that like button. I appreciate you if you coming in to show some support to your boy Lucky Loco. Just see a whole lot of stuff, man. A whole lot of division of social media coming in, talking about the Carmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf, and you know, um, from outsider point of view, man, from somebody who's not out there, man, and it's a tragedy. It's a really bad tragedy out there, man. People, like I said, just throwing their life away. I don't know what happened with that situation. I don't know if it really was self-defense or wasn't there. But two kids, man, could have just taken that whooping. I've been jumped before, and got up to, like I said, like on Friday, homie, you live to fight another day. And sometimes it just them things just really ain't worth the drama, man. And sometimes, you know, who knows what happened between them two, man. But I'm just saying, there's certain people that need to chill out on that social media and have to chill out on all the stuff that goes on out there, man. Prayers for them people, man, because this is just super pointless at times, and it's a it's a tragedy. It really is a fucking tragedy when it comes to kids doing that, and it happens. It doesn't happen all the time, but when it does happen, you don't want your family, your kids, your siblings, going through the drama of going through stuff like that, man. Hey, Lucky Loco tapping in real quick. Hope it's all well with you and just about to log off, man. Man, I appreciate you tapping in, man. I really appreciate that. Like I said, I know it's a small channel, and just my point of view of everything that's been going on and has been going on. We lost some, you meet some really great people on here, man, and some you meet in real life. And, just some people take social media too far, and sometimes then people on social media, much love and respect to the ones I could think of right now is Flocko. This sometimes the social media really isn't for everybody, man. You don't take it too far, and all the drama that we've seen unfold between Flocko and the convict's perspective. Because YouTube used to be fun at one time, man, when we were dealing with the pandemic and had to stay inside, and we got to watch certain channels that I don't watch no more. Oh, Chris from AZ. Where are we walking and looking? For some aunties, man. You want to hear some auntie stories, man? Now that I'm single, oh my God, homie, it's been wild. It's been cool, man. For older heavyweight people, man. I know you probably heard the rocks jingling around. It's dark out here in Yakima. I'm out here in Yakima, Washington, man. But yeah, man, I've been doing really good, man. I've been dealing with my depression, staying, one custody of junior. I'm putting up with the drama that unfolds from that. And got a new job over at the still working at the casino, but got a new job over there, man. Yeah, man, I had quite a few dates, man. I had quite a few dates of just going out and meeting new people, and met somebody while I was out with somebody. Somebody started acting a little funny, and some girl gave me her phone number, man. She's coming through later on today. She's real beautiful. She's half Mexican, half native. She's a college teacher. She's gonna be coming through, come, hang out, and then yeah, it's been nice, man. It's been nice meeting new people, and just getting new people on the team, and it's dating's different nowadays, homie. Dating is hella different, and it's these roles. I've been out the game for a minute and trying to date people. It's easier to go have someone come over at like 1 o'clock in the morning than it is to try to take a woman out to a movie, out to a date. They just want to cut out and go straight to dessert, bro. They still just want to go. Oh, thought my thing was off, but let's see who's texting. Yeah, it's my nephew texting. Yeah. So yeah, it's been dope. It's fun. The experience is fun. I'm not putting too much eggs in one basket and be like, hey man, I love you, girl. I want to be with you. We hooked up. Now you're mine. These are. Let's see. Dating isn't what it used to be. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's wild now, bro. Like nobody wants to go. It seems like anybody that I've been hanging out with don't want to go to movies, don't want to go to dinner. It's like, hey, I'm gonna come over. Cool. 1 o'clock in the morning when I get off work. 12 o'clock in the morning when I get off work. You already know. Hey, come pick me up. It's like holy smokes. But yeah, the auntie's been having, man. Ante to ante to ante to ante. It's been wild, homie. It's been pretty cool, man. And just chilling, and staying focused on work and trying to get this business going, man. I've been through a whole lot of drama, bro, and just going through a whole lot of stuff. And but I came out on the out a whole bunch of stuff, man. Get it while you can. Yeah, you ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying, and it hasn't. The dating world hasn't been hectic. There's a couple pieces of drama, but as soon as I see them red flags, I dip. I dip out of there. Let's see if I can get a little here. See, I'm out here in Yakima, out here just chilling, man. Just over here. That's why kept the camera off. But it's nice out here. See, got the sun setting out here, man. And it's been cool. Like I said, it's been real cool. It's been real nice. It's been, just dealing with not too focused on relationships. Just getting my life together and picking up the pieces where my world fell apart. But hey, man, a lot of people helped me throughout this, man. AC Lopez helped out a lot too. Chris Mazie helped out a lot too. Gave me phone numbers and shit. I appreciate you guys, man. That's all love and respect, man. And I appreciate that, man. Even though we all haven't met in person, to me, that means a lot. Because some people just sit back and will watch you crumble and not say shit. Just be like, man, this motherfucker's about to crash out. He's about to wild out. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of this, like, what I've been watching lately. A lot of that just has to do with that Austin Metcalf and Carmelo Anthony. And it's a hot topic. I get it. And, see a lot of division. You see a lot of stuff going on, man. But when you read between the lines and you just stay within the law and stuff like that, man, it's sad on both ends, for both of the families, for everybody affected, like truly affected by it, not just people doing stuff for clicks and likes and shares and views, because it is a hot topic, man. And there's a lot of podcasters out there running with it, and a lot of people spewing hate on both sides, bro. And it's hard to like pick sides when you got people just throwing the race card, throwing everything out there, and it's just like, man, one boy lost his life and the other's sitting on his way to prison. 35 years, man. When you take the law into your own hands, man, sometimes it's not always going to be nice when When you face those 12 people and they find you guilty, and thank God, you know, not too many people out here, completely wilding out. But I see the division, I see all the stuff that goes on, man, and it's just, it's crazy. But my point of view, I say, man, prayers to them both, because they both they got something really messed up going on, man. It seems like the parents took advantage of the situation and kept the money and bought new houses instead of getting top notch like lawyers, and getting ready for the worst, thinking that it was a slam dunk case when it wasn't, because dealing with Texas and that area, and dealing you know with the laws and stuff that you go through, because getting jumped, and you know it's just I could see where Carmelo's coming from, and the other kid was rumored to be a bully, and they just, I don't know what happened, but all I know is that, like I said, tragedy on both ends, man, and it's been crazy. Like, I'll try to get into like a lighter area, but I'm out here in Yakima, Washington, just out here chilling. It's my day off from work, so I just want to come in and say, hey, what's up with everybody, man? And just seeing all the stuff, the Aunt Hefe, and just all this crazy stuff people get in these real life cases, man. Like I said, people take social media a little too far, man. You see, man, there's been a lot of different stuff. You see Boxer from Paradigm Media come back on, which is pretty cool. Always been a fan. Always been, you know, always like watching his content, hearing his stories. The one that's really killing it in the game is that Jay Hands. He's got some really great stories to tell, and it's just entertainment, man. But when it comes to entertainment, you start speaking on these secret societies and stuff, man, and people that don't want to be out there in the public, or their stories sent out there. I'm gonna have to look up the topic. Yeah, man, that's that Carmelo Anthony, and then and you see a lot of these people like Exposed Tube and the Frank guy. Start watching his videos, Bam Bam, and and it's like all these older men, all these gentlemen getting on social media and taking it too far, man. It's just, it's content. Nobody's, really. If you're really, what did Jay-Z, Jeezy say? All the real N-words are either dead or in jail. It's like, dang, you don't have to jump on social media and be like, hey, man, I'm a real one. I'm the boo-boo. Because, man, cops out here watching this shit, man. The FBI, whatever you're talking about, gang topics and stuff like that, drug moves, robberies, extortions, checking in, like Big U, man. Holy smokes, that was some drama too, bro. That was some really stupid stuff. He's really about that life, and he's out there. Made a podcast called Checking In, and that's some really ballsy stuff, man. Mr. Untouchable, and it's just certain stuff that comes on. I like watching, certain channels to just kick it, man. You get danking and dranking. You sit there and watch their episodes. People vibe, kick it, man. This type of stuff. Ain't nobody getting hurt. Ain't nobody looking at indictments. Ain't nobody, not really fronting, but some people get called out the name on social media, and it's social media. If you're really in a gangster, don't worry about it. Even if you are, what is somebody in social media world gonna do? You crash out, you become a content for a little bit, you get X'd out, you're laying in a grave because you wanted some likes and shares. That clout, bro, that clout really be messing with people's heads, man. And you know, I watch a little bit of it, but it's not really my cup of tea. So I'm just like, yeah, I ain't gonna watch that. I'll watch some just certain podcasts. I like watching Poetic Flacco. He's got some crazy stories on there. He's always talking smack on gang members. But, with Jay Hands, man, he came out and said that, people put something out on him, man, and they know his location, and not worth it, man. It's not worth it. And he's a hard-working dude, too, man, but, he's, that what else? Oh, man, and what's a No Paperwork podcast. That one's been fire, dude. That one's blowing up. You know, you see BFD, you see Insane, you see all these Northern Cali rappers and stuff going on, man. And you know, Latin Pain's back. Latin Pain's back. Watch his stuff too, and you know, every once in a while jump on L's channel, APA, watch his stuff a little bit. But the one that's really been taking over, homie, for real, with like his real content, and it's crazy to watch somebody get on here on the YouTube and start spitting knowledge you can't get in college, is that Enrique, uh, the other boxer, from down south. I don't want to say where he used to be from, because I ain't trying to get in no trouble, man. I ain't trying to say nothing about nobody and no system. You know, I ain't trying to get into those dangerous politics, bro. And that's exactly what it is. So, you know, when you see his stories and him talk about like his breakdowns and all the stuff he testified on, you know, and other people that debriefed, and you know, and all this other stuff that's been going on, and you know, it's crazy to watch the downfall of some of these people too. Be on here on YouTube scamming people, and man, what else? What other stuff? Az, you've been watching? Come on, man. You know you've been watching. What other stuff can we watch? There's, like I said, I like watching the No Paperwork podcast. They got the rap show. The Eli dude, he'll be playing some jams. And then who else come out? Who else been coming out with some good stuff? Compton Rick Rock. I've been watching his stuff for a minute, but you know, just seeing, you know, Northern California get up there. So I mentioned for Sonny's channel. Oh yeah, and Crusted. Yeah, see, this is, man, you ain't lying. Certain channels that just keep it neutral. They're not out here wanting, you know, that clout or that likes, the shares. Nah, man. I enjoy my freedom. I enjoy breathing. I enjoy being able to go out in public. When I'm out here in Yakima, I'm a local celebrity, kind of. People recognize me for my fry bread, my contributions to the community, you know, just living life and being able to change your life around, going from zero to almost a hero, man. You know, you can change your life. You can get better, start moving in life, and then start hanging out with baby Lucky. Let's see. Let's get you in the light. Uh-oh. You still want to go to the store? Oh yeah, it was his last day of school today too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got Hot Wheels.
He got Hot Wheels and all kinds of stuff, and Dad bought you a bunch of summer clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got some bunch of new shoes, man. I ain't got new nothing, man. But it's all right, because this is what I'm talking about. This is what I enjoy. This is keeping it real. This is.
The store's right there.
I know, but I ain't going to that one. I'm going to a different one. I want a Slurpee. I want to go get a Slurpee. Maybe some. He said, "What's up with Chris from AZ?" Says, "What's up with Little Lucky?"
Hi. Who's Chris from AZ?
He's always been on here. But
What does that mean, the crown?
it says the #1 contributor to like the ones, and he says, "What's up, bro?" See, say hi to him.
Hi.
So yeah, just certain
How
stuff.
long have you been here? I thought you were gone.
No, I've been here 18 minutes, just out here walking and talking, and about to go to the store and go get us some Slurpees.
It's nice out here.
It is. It's beautiful breeze.
Yeah.
It's nice weather. So yeah, we've just been picking up the pieces. He's been going to therapy. He's been getting his stuff going. You know, just make sure that he knows that he's loved and he's cared for. Huh, Junior? So he's in his own little world. Look at that hair. Look, he's pimping out the woohoo. Look at that hair. He's been alive 9 years and he's never once cut his hair. This is all his hair from when he was a little tiny baby. Huh? That's cool. Do you know why you grow your hair like that?
Why?
Tell him why you grow your hair like that. Remember what I told you?
I know it's for power.
Yeah. It's our culture and it's power.
Got to get him his warrior braid.
I know. See, that's the two right here coming down. Those are warrior braids. See, he thinks he doesn't like it. So when I braid his hair, he's like not two braids. But I think he's more open to it now. That was when he was like when he just turned 8. So
7.
yeah, when he just turned 7. Then yeah, we're just out here, Yakima, Washington, man. It's been pretty smooth out here. It's been, when you stay out of trouble, you stay out of trouble, man. And you know, um, since all this stuff broke down. Oh, I fell down. But ever since taking a new path, and that wasn't not something I wanted to get into, but fighting for father's rights and going to court and winning full custody of my son, bro. And I get a lot of people that call me and inbox me about like the court procedures, what they should do, and how should they handle situations. And want to say hi?
Hi.
Go ahead, hold the phone. Talk about school.
School's been good, and I got Hot Wheels and other prizes, and I got a new water bottle.
Talk about field day.
And field day, I didn't bring extra clothes. And I had to wear wet clothes for until the end of the day.
Tell them what else you like. Tell them we went to go see the Michael Jackson movie.
Oh yeah, we went to go see the Michael Jackson movie. Was it the moonwalk one?
Yeah, the moonwalk, all kinds of cool stuff.
The moonwalk and
We were dancing and clapping.
yeah. I like Thriller.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
So I just want to say what's up with you guys, man. But yeah, this is, like I said, ever since this new path and journey, we catapulted into a whole new. He says, that's what's up. Catapulted into this whole journey of being a single father again, and taking care of business. Well, this is me taking care of business, taking care of my kids, bro. And I got a grandkid on the way.
Dad,
Man, that's gonna be crazy in front of the house. And then I got a grandbaby on the way. Little Lucky's having a baby, so I'm super excited about that. My daughter texted me, said that she's talking about having a kid with her fiance. So man, many blessings are coming, bro. With all this pain. No, don't get down from there. I don't like the way those things are poking out right there. But yeah, got new stuff coming. We're moving to Canada soon. Just waiting on a few things. And it's crazy. My homeboy that I grew up with, like since we were little kids, like younger than him, he's got a business of heavy equipment. So he said he's going to train me up in Canada. There's a whole different thing up there. Instead of having to get your license and tickets and certificates and stuff like that, he's going to train me how to do.
Zero Gravity Michael Jackson movie.
That'll be cool. I kind of.
The Zero Gravity one where they lean forward.
Oh yeah.
I want to see that one.
Yeah. But yeah, we just want to tap in. We want to say what's up with everybody, man. I've been influenced by the Vicky Towns page, man. We're gonna be talking about like how being colonized. Oh, can't even talk right now. But anyways, we're gonna be talking about the genocide and how colonization has like separated the borders, when people are thinking that Native Americans and Mexicanos are different when we're not. Like we're not at all. They're northern cousins and they're our southern cousins, bro. Are all indigenous to this North America before Columbus or anything else. So it inspired me to give my point of view. So I got a story coming up on that. I'm going to be talking more of like the boarding schools here in White Swan. There's quite a few other different things, but I want to bring up like the Native American topics, the corruption of like the Yakima Nation court that I went through. I know. They'll be all right though. They can hear me though. Can't see me. They're very like John Cena. Can't see me. Look, do that. Move your hand like that. So you can't see me. Look, so you can't see me.
You can't see me.
But yeah,
Okay,
dude.
can
So
I see what they said?
yeah, yeah. Vicky's Town Chronicles is dope, bro, and you know that really inspired me. And that's why I tagged him in the thing that I'm gonna be doing a story about. There is no separation, bro. There's just it's before, like I said, before Columbus, anybody came, and I see, I see people giving uh, what's that dude's name? Uh, the Salinas report, giving him slack. I seen him on Facebook. They're talking smack about him, saying, they're like, hey, check out this guy. People who can't talk, Chicanos can't talk Spanish or watered down or something like that, and seen people giving their point of view on it, and a lot of it was negative. You know what I mean? Because that language came from overseas, and just the whole history of it, man. That's why I trip out when Europeans get mad. Speak English. We're in America. It's like, man, that came from y'all, homie. But people like to rewrite history and say it otherwise. Because I was even brought up with that, thinking that we're different from uh, our southern cousins, and we're nothing alike. When we got so much in common, it's crazy. Like I said, from the fried bread to the tortillas, to the beautiful women, the beautiful people, this beautiful land, this beautiful country. All America. Not just America here. You got Canada. You got we got Eskimos. We got all the we got all these people, man. It's not just a couple sets of races. All got a story, and my opinion is gonna be about that alone. So I definitely want to get more in tune with everything. That's why you see me grow my hair, learning more about the boarding schools of, what my mother went through. The horrible stories that she told me, that my uncle has told me, and he was on the news, the newspaper, the radio up in Canada talking about the boarding schools, about what the priests and even nuns used to do to the children, and and it's just so horrific to think about, you know, what that certain set of people did. Not saying that all of them are like that, but that was a horrible time for Native Americans. That what they were doing to the children, coming to the house and taking the kids, like how you see now, like ICE, and oh, they're criminals and they cross the border, and it's war ridden out there, bro. There's hella poverty, and to be able to you know that's just my opinion. It's not.
Pepper in it.
Oh, nice.
I got a water
Like,
bottle. Wait.
that's a school one.
It says my name on it. Hold on. Wait. Right here.
Then we had Brekkie in bed.
So he's showing off his stuff. One of these days, you got to drop a link in the live so I could jump on. Yeah, that would be dope, bro. I've been reaching out to what's his name too, Zero Wilson from Blood In Blood Out. Get an interview going with him too again, man. Because I thought that one was really dope. And the homeboy that that did the movie, his movie's out. I need to pay a few bucks and watch his movie, because his was talking about the border and the drugs and stuff, and he's out there in Texas. He knows a lot of stuff that's going on out there. No, that's Dad's hoopty. My hoopty. But yeah, there's certain stuff that I want to get into, man. Like I said, mine's not a very big channel, and if it grows, it grows. If it don't, it don't. Like I said, I'm not doing this for likes or shares, clicks, or you want to see no drama on me calling people out and my old fat self, old body trying to jump in the ring with nobody and get beat up, man. I'm not that young warrior, or I'm a warrior, but I'm not that idiot that, jump in the front lines. What's up, homie? I play video games, kick back, and taking care of business now. It's taking care of my kids, now soon to be grandkids on the way. Man, it's a blessing, homie. It's been, surviving what we've been through, surviving the system, the gangs, the gang life, all that stuff, man. I'm just, I see. What was another one? Hoodstocks. I like watching Hoodstocks too, with Lucky. My son, when he hears that one guy, not Lush, the other guy. I can't remember his name, but he was like, "F you, Lucky. You want to remove my stuff, Lucky? You grab with both hands, Lucky." And my son's like, "Is he mad at you?" I was like, "No, that's somebody else." And when you hear about the other guy, the the other guy from Southern California, the other Lucky, yeah, I watch his stuff too, man. He's got some pretty good stuff, man. And who else? But Hoodstocks is definitely a good. I like watching Hoodstocks. I more like getting into the comments and watch everybody talk smack about what was the IE, and you see all this stuff they like IE do, fools eat this way, and LA fools dress this way, and they're just the back and forth comedy, bro. Just the roasting they do on that, man. And I see what else. He's got some really good stuff, man. And the old one that I watched a clip about of Jap, who got out of I think his name was Jap, got out of the system, and he was celled up with Tarzan, and he was telling his story, and you could tell he got like emotional about it because they end up becoming friends, even though they're from different sides and ran with different crews, and you know and you see how emotional he got talking about his friend that he passed away from cancer, and he survived cancer too. So man, that one was like a really deep story about that, man. That's the type of stuff you hear about, man. And it's good to see certain channels like that not glorifying the prison life and telling people to stay out of it. But people are gonna do what they do. We were all young idiots at one time, and we weren't listening to nobody at times. And but if you get that certain guidance and you have somebody out there telling you, hey man, this ain't that, bro. If that scared straight man, if you kept him there and you had to eat those sack lunches, and those sack lunches at lunch, the bologna, the peanut butter and jelly, the awful food you had to go through, and all that chicken. I didn't mind eating the chicken while I was up in there. And then you eat chicken like twice a week in the system. And at the end of on Sunday on the lazy day when they didn't cook nothing, they made chicken soup. Man, that food's so horrible, bro. It was crazy. That's why they make their bank off that commissary of just is there's nothing cool about prison. There's nothing glamorous about it. There's nothing. You can't go in the bank. Oh man, I never rolled it up, but I kept it 100. Gaffled this fool up in there, I gaffled that fool up, and try to go get a house loan. They don't give a shit about none of that. And the real winners one is these ones out here working. That's been out here with the legit 9 to 5 out here working, building that credit up, buying houses, having a wife, having kids, having all that stuff. Man, I missed out on all that stupid shit. Or not stupid shit. Doing stupid shit, and I missed out on all that, man. And mine is, just sharing a story, sharing experiences from my point. You know what I mean? There's nothing glamorous about prison. There's nothing cool. I mean, there's certain stuff, people make it through without rolling it up. That's cool, whatever. But it only goes so far when you go back to that place. And it's just like, man, I ain't trying to get like locked up. I love my bed. I love waking up and having my kid with me, having the option to jump on YouTube and not having to hide my phone, or go out and meet women, cook my own meals. You can tell, big old fat boy. But I've been losing weight, so it's time to start pumping that weight and getting it, man. Just living life, man, because that's why I say prayers to Flocko, man. He kind of took this social media and this YouTube stuff a little too far and let people mess with him, bro. And it's just the social media, and most of the people that jump on here and talk all this oh shit, lifestyles, Lucky Loko, greetings. Hey man, I appreciate you. Lifestyles, yeah, I appreciate your comments, man. And certain people that get caught up in thinking that you have to respect them because of that past, and you know, once they start jumping into that, they're still G'd up, and I'm like, I'll watch some other time, homie. I enjoy watching how you changed your life around, how you became, you know, you could sit there and say, oh, I didn't tell, and all this other stuff. And this, man, I already know the story about people, man. You know, the people, they rolled it up, they told, and it's just like, once you do that, everybody knows you cross that line, there's no coming back. You can go out there and, you know, conquer a whole land. Nobody's going to respect you over it because, you know, that's the mentality that you have of that prison stuff that makes you think that you have to jump on here and prove yourself and all this other crazy stuff. It's like, nah, dude, not, I don't like that shit, bro. And it's just, it's like, you know, sometimes the walls keep your mind still locked up and people still deal with PTSD of, you know, not keeping your back to everybody. And, you know, if you've been there and you've been through some wild shit, some PTSD, that shit's real. You know, depression, all that stuff, dealing with certain stuff. And I'm going to crash out. Stay blessed. Lucky Loko, man. Well, Christopher Mazie, man, you get some sleep, homie. And yeah, most definitely, once I text me again before you go to bed so I can have your number and I'll text you and let you know, homie, when jump on a live. Let's chop it up. Let's talk about some AZ weather. And, you know, I'm working at the casino and I work in the motel part now, so I check people in all the time from AZ out there, bro. Tucson and Phoenix, and, you know, I chop it up with them once in a while. Be like, hey, man, how was the flight? Do you drive or do you fly in? Or, you know what I mean? Flacco was one hell of a story. Yeah, man, that was a tragedy too, bro. Because when he jumped on, you just had, you know, his stories were cool, and he kept it, like he said, he transparent and stuff like that, and, you know, them stories and just rehashing all that stuff. I think he just wanted to get back into that mode again, and it's crazy. You gotta outgrow and outthink this. You know, just like fucking, what's his name says, Denzel Washington, this is chess, not checkers. So, you know, what else do they say? Play stupid games, get stupid rewards. And it's just, you're not saying he's stupid, but them actions, homie. It was like, you know, because I still support him, but when you see that downfall, even when, you know, he jumped on the live with me and Iron Bear and, you know, trying to talk to him, hey, man, don't take it to heart. These people that are trolling you or talking smack on you, they're just clowning. Like, they're getting a rise out of you if they're, you know, doing all this stuff. And, you know, you just wouldn't listen. And, you know, I hope he's doing well and getting his life together. And, you know, oh, what's another one that doesn't, man, that goes, you know, starts believing their lies? Was that Wes Watson, bro? Holy smokes, that was a crazy one too. Just all the, you know, because I remember somebody was trying to, you know, before I started listening to a convict's perspective and Gunner and, you know, all these people and, you know, Paradigm, you know, his stories, and I was like, I don't know, man, it's sounds a little crazy to me, you know, just like when, you know, you hear another one too was JD Delay. He's got some pretty good stories too, but some of them sound kind of outlandish, saying he's seen somebody jump with a sword and go through the top of their head, and it's like, I don't know, man. It's not fucking Vietnam in there sometimes, man. Remember when Flacco was on the run in YouTube Yard? Holy, yeah, you ain't lying. Holy shit, yeah, there's rumors he was going after fucking Gunner. Oh my god, yeah, I fucking totally remember that. That was wild. Yeah, that was wild. Like, the people, man, because he was like beefing with Bean and Mr. 209, and they were like, man, he's going after. Holy smokes, man! See, we all been on the YouTube Yard for a minute, man, and I appreciate every single one of you guys, man, because we all seen the rise and fall of all this stuff when people were, you know, with each other in this, yeah, and then
Just
yeah,
friendly for people.
yeah, 4 people say hello.
Hi.
But yeah, that was some crazy, crazy stuff, bro. That was yeah. Yeah, that was. He said YouTube. Yarla was on high alert. That was, yeah, because you just, man, you like I said, you just never know people, bro. And, and it was, and then chemo flicks, clowning about the whole thing too, bro. That was some wild. I love watching chemo flicks. He needs to drop some more stuff, man. Some people need to, because his stuff, even his 8-hour marathon, holy shit, homie, you gotta watch that in like 3 days. Chop it up. Be like, all right, lunchtime, watch a couple of it. Get home, watch a little bit because man, it's so entertaining. And he doesn't say a word, and people are pissed off at Chemoflix when it's their own sayings, their own crash outs, their own videos. And he even came at me saying I was a skinwalker, which I thought was funny as hell. And I appreciated that. He made a little video of me with the what is that show? The Outer Limits, like or whatever thing was on there. Remember, and 3 times. Oh man, that was crazy. Man, there's been some crazy stuff, man. We lost some really good ones too, man. We lost Josh, Cunyejo, Smitty, Sundown, man. Oh, and Tim Hennessy too. Dang. Yeah, it's been crazy, bro. It's been crazy, crazy. And this little group of ours, there's only like what? Like 50 of us, maybe 100 of us that all like entwined, with the whole crew. And just it was crazy. Like certain sides, like when people would argue, like they'd be like, oh, what are you doing over here when you're over on Boxer's channel? What are you doing over here when you're over on Flacco's? What are you doing over here when you're on Gunners? And a lot of people are fighting, and a lot of people are going through it. Want to say hi?
Hi,
Say that baby Lucky.
I'm Baby Lucky.
Yeah, so that was some wild, wild stuff. This is
It's okay. Open.
and about the
Next.
exposed tube and his movement. Yeah, yeah, they've been on their helmet, bro. Exposed tube and that Frank guy. I started watching his, like I subscribed to his channel too, and everybody has some, everyone has a perspective about these dudes, man. And the reason why I stopped messing with them is just, the whole, like I understand it's entertainment and it's stories and stuff like that, but once you start, I don't know, bro. It's just there's only so much I put up with, and I'm like, all right, I'm tapping out, I'm good. Like I was a huge fan. I had seen somebody who I know was part of the crew too, and made a whole YouTube uh, account, and was like telling me to get off, and you have videos, and I was like, dude, we're not even whatever. But I was like, we were in person. You didn't have that energy. You were in arm's length and wasn't talking to me like that. And wouldn't. I mean, even if we did fight, it's just like it's whatever. But I'm not. Like I said, I'm not about that life. I don't want. I got upset about a few things, and I just feel some type of way and make a fake account and start coming after me and talking to me like that. When I was just like, dang, homie, I've been out there in Cali twice, two times, but. Like I said, just didn't have the same. And I don't want to fight nobody, bro. I don't want to risk my freedom, sit in a cell, and this little guy, where's my dad? Like, come on, dude. That's my business is taking care of my family, taking care of my kids, taking care. You know, it's been, it's
What time is it?
it is. Oh, dang! It's 10:43. And he doesn't have school tomorrow, so he's out of school. So you're like, what are you doing out in the streets? We're out and down the street from the house. So, what? You're lucky.
Hold you on.
You're lucky.
When I jump,
You're cool. They
put
weren't here
your
after.
arm up. That.
In the inner circle, yeah, it was crazy.
Remember?
It sucks, but
It's
I have respect for homie. Even though he don't like me, I don't have nothing bad to say about him. So it's nothing. But just to go out of his way to try to.
When I jump into one.
Oh, Let's
Like
see.
they did at the Legends Casino.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh,
That was the longest I've jumped.
let's see. Go. Oh.
3, 2, 1.
Oh. See, that's. Anyone ever wonder why I'm not out there crashing out and doing stupid stuff? Is this my kids? I've been, a single dad raising my other son. When even before my wife passed away, I was raising him, and now raising my other little mini me, huh?
Mhm.
So, yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm happy with the little crew I got. I'm happy that you guys subscribe. I'm gonna do like a little parody of like the Wes Watson situation, and
Did
yeah, that's another thing. Before you cut me off, I love the Wes Watson thing. Yeah, that dude, he scammed his way to the top, bro. He was balling, cruising cars, even if they were rented and the houses were rented. He had it made in the shade, and he was killing it, and a lot of people, really, what's his name was really mad about it too. That Dubs, he was mad about that. He made like 200 and something videos. Now I don't know if it was that much, but man, that dude lied his way to the top, and he had them people coming out of pocket for him to call him and start swearing. Man, shit, cash at me $5 and I'll call you and start swearing at you. No, just kidding. But it was like the whole Wes Watson thing, and he just, like I said, the social media and YouTube famous, and just trying to portray that life that he went to prison. Yeah, he did his dirt. He's probably he's probably about that, and
How long have you been on the live?
let's see. It says 45 minutes. 45.
45 minutes.
Yeah. And then, yeah, that dude, he just, wow, crashed out, and, people talking about his manhood. And then, he got all mad and beat up a black guy, and then he got all mad and beat up his wife, and holy smokes, kidnapped her and tried to stitch her up on his own, and he's in jail, and just sometimes social media isn't for everybody. I'm just a fan. I just watch stuff, and I'll give my point of views. I want to start doing like some type of reactions and stuff. But yeah, we're gonna be moving to Canada. I got my food trailer up there. I'm gonna be doing business up there, bro. And they give you one thing I can say that I'm gonna take over about Canada is they got horrible Mexican food up there. And what I'm gonna do, even with my mediocre tacos and stuff like
Never
that,
drink too much Mexican water.
never drink too much Mexican. Why?
Because you get diarrhea.
Ay, chingo. No, just
Joshua's
kidding.
friend did it, and he said he got diarrhea for 4 days.
Dang, that's crazy.
That's why I never want to go to Mexico.
Sob, we're going to Mexico. We'll go out there. We're gonna go have some fun, man. We'll go to.
I think Hawaii's better.
Yeah, Hawaii would be cool, but it'd be nice to hit up there. But anywho, like I said, it's just certain people take social media too far and start taking that persona, and if you really out there doing stuff, stay off of social media. Don't be posting, don't be posting the crimes. Holy smokes, people getting jumped, people, shooting at people, and cruising around looking for ops and posting it on Instagram with their blickies or whatever they call them. I call them straps. I'm from the 90s, and we got a strap. We're good.
He calls it.
But yeah, it's gats. Yeah, gats. My son, he loves Eazy-E, so he knows all the slangs on that. He said gats. Yeah, I forgot about get the gat, homie. And then, but yeah, dude, social media is crazy, bro. And all the cops, you're making the job so much easier for the police too. They sit back, watch the channels that are talking. Whew, man, saying some crazy stuff. The one that I've been watching so far has been that Enrique boxer. I have some mixed feelings about that, but that's that man's path. That's that man's history, and all the weird stuff he was doing in jail, and all the charges that he got doing while he was in prison. Not just talking about Xing people out.
Is
Like,
there any stars in the sky?
it's beautiful out tonight.
Yeah, I like the
Yeah.
breeze. The breeze out
So-
here is nice.
I really appreciate you guys tapping in. Mine's just more of a mellow channel. You're not going to see me out here fighting people or punching people out or walking. Oh, another one too. Man, that was crazy too. Little Toro. Holy smokes, dude. Watching him just, his mental health go, and and everybody knew his time was coming. And he knew it was coming. Just the way he conducted himself and the way he spoke on people, and he was just like right there in the trenches. And yeah.
How do people do the moonwalk?
Oh man, training on that's pretty cool. Yeah, that was man, that wasn't even, that's not funny at all. That was just tragic. Like his little, I see people clowning, and I laughed at some of his videos too, because his comedy skits were just outlandish, and that mental health, bro, is serious. And just watching him, because
The moonwalk was back in the 1930s.
oh
It
yeah,
wasn't like the one that Michael Jackson did. So they put the leg back and just start jumping backwards.
oh dang, yeah, watch
It
that
was
one. It's pretty
for-
cool.
It was for like a comedy show or something.
The 1930s, your dad was just a teenager. He's looking at me like, huh?
I thought you were born in 1978, not 1930s.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Because like, how's the whole? Because remember he was like begging for places to stay and help with the hotels and stuff like that. He couldn't figure out how to get his money off of the YouTube, and I didn't see all that Hawaii stuff until after he passed. And I seen the one where he was in LA, and then he was like walking and talking, like walking down the street, I'll box any of you. And then he's just. But I was watching. I was like, man, this dude's gonna get the business. Somebody's gonna get him, and man. And then they said his grandpa was in a coma or something like that too. And yeah, I think he stole his grandpa's. Yeah, for sure, man. Because why else would the uncle, disliking somebody? You already dislike your nephew or whoever that dude. Yeah, his nephew. He disliked him, and then the grandpa takes him in, and they had a good relationship, and it looks like the grandpa treated him well. And then I don't know what happened, but I heard the grandpa was in a coma, and he was on alive, bro. And mental health, it's just, like I said, it sucks, man. And yeah, that was another one. Social media was definitely not his friend. And who else is out there on social media that's not their buddy either? Oh, that Pixley dude I seen, Tommy Guns.
I like Chemoflix.
Yeah, do you say who you like?
Dubs Told.
Dubs Told. What show do you like though?
Yeah, Chemoflix.
Yeah, Chemoflix is awesome.
He's funny.
He is. Yeah, we watch Chemoflix. That is, man, it's great editing, bro. He's got skills, man. Too bad he doesn't get paid for that, because he
should get paid for that.
Right? And he don't put his cash up or nothing up. He just does it because, I don't know. Great talent though, man. He's got some really great skills, and being able to use their own words too whenever they upload videos. And who else is out there that's, I don't think social media is their buddy either, man. I know. Like I said, if you're out there thugging and doing stupid stuff, man, don't get on social media. Don't get on YouTube and start talking about your crimes, man. Yeah, what I mean? Hold up. Well, anyways, man, me and the little one, we're going to go grab something to drink. We're going to go hang out, go watch a movie. Some Slurpees. We're going to go get some Slurpees.
Can we play some cards?
Yeah, we'll play some cards. Tell them what card game I showed you.
War.
Is that your favorite one? It's fun,
Anthony said castle. Andy said castle.
No, it's war. That's war.
What is castle?
And then probably just stacking the cards. But yeah, we're gonna go get some Slurpees. We're gonna go get some chips and probably go watch some Amazon Prime. Man, I appreciate you guys tapping in. I appreciate you guys coming in and supporting your boy Lucky Loko.
We're gonna get chips. We're gonna watch a movie.
Watch a movie, hang out. We're gonna
celebrate our last day of my school.
celebrate him in his last day of school. Last day of school, man. I appreciate you guys, man. I hope you guys stay blessed. You stay safe. Hope that whatever you're going through in life, man, I hope it all pans out for you, man. Don't ever let a permanent solution solve a temporary problem. Do not harm yourself. Do not reach out, because we all go through it, man. We all get the blues. We all get all, we go all up in our feelings, man. You guys stay safe, man. You guys stay connected, man. And I appreciate you guys on the YouTube yard there. Welcome to Lucky Loco's Battlegrounds, to where how did it was, what do they call us in the system? Even though I don't support prison, but what do they call it? Oh, the Chiefs. The Chiefs. Fucking Chiefs, bro. Appreciate you guys, man. We're gonna head out and go grab some Slurpees and.
Look at my backpacking list.
Oh, dang, cool.
I didn't even realize this.
And we're gonna go get some snacks and go chill, man. And I'm gonna be doing more videos about.
Yeah, I'm sure
about
there's
us.
more lives.
Yeah, I think do more lives. Me and Baby Lucky will do something, man. And don't let the trolls get you down. Nah, man. Don't let anybody get you down, man. Trolls are there. They have fun. I see them in the comments of other people. They call out people on their bluffs. Like I said, when they're out there acting crazy and talking about how they're still present themselves like they're still accepted if they if you went back to that prison yard, and they're not. You go back to the audio, and there's certain people that will punch your ticket. That's why I don't want to talk about any politics to piss off anybody behind the walls. And if you're behind the walls watching this stuff, man, keep your head up, man, and stay solid, or roll it up, or whatever it is that you're gonna do. Just
stay golden.
Yeah, stay golden. There you go. Just remember, when you get out, this is what it's all about, man. Taking care of your kids, working hard, and providing and being a productive member of the fucking society, and raising your kids, man. Raising your grandkids, It's, everybody's, like I said, don't let trolls, like he said, don't let trolls get you down. Don't let anybody mess with your smile. They can't, like I said, all you got is your smiles and your cries, man. And nobody can take that from you. Well, you guys, what did he used to say? Yeah, help others move in excellence, man. Rest in peace, Josh. Man, I watch your videos here and there, and I look at the text message.
Fry bread premix?
Yeah, me and him did the fried bread premix together, and did all that stuff, man. But we're out of here, man. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
So me and Baby Lucky will do adventures and Yakima, huh?
Yeah.
We'll start doing like the boarding schools, and you can learn about the culture and stuff too. Because Baby Lucky, he's Pakwachin First Nation from me, and he's Yakima from his mom. So.
Pakwachin First Nation.
Yeah, you're Pakwachin First Nation, and your mom's Yakima. So, much love and respect, you guys. We're gonna go get our grub on. That's Joker.
Joker?
Yeah. The briefer. No, just kidding. All right, ladies.
Bye.